Hello everyone, this is my class's attempt at using Google Sites in 4th grade. Um, as you can see, this cover page is something that is fairly simple, but at the top there's the different tools: Jefferson County Ecosystem, Land, Life, Resources. Now these are pages that do have drop downs underneath them, and every student was asked to be responsible for one of these pages. If you look over to the side and click on Pages, you'll have a breakdown of all the pages that you will be able to have on this Google site. And every student then took one of these and was able to make it their very own and put it together, jigsaw it into a final cumulative project for everyone. Um, Now, this was a lot of fun for the class. We enjoyed it very much, but we did have a few frustrations along the way. Um, One of the big things that frustrated a lot of our students was when you change the theme on one page, it changes the theme for the entire project. So if anyone messed with the theme, it affected everyone else's pages. Um, so we needed to jointly agree on a theme and then stick with it, and make sure everyone was on the same page with not messing with the themes. Now, we were able to do this project because it linked with our science standards, our 21st century standards, um, and our reading, a lot of our reading standards, and this pulled all of it together into something that was, well, pretty awesome. Um, and that the kids made, that they, designed. I told them what we needed to cover, and they chose this is the medium um, to share out what they learned from those requirements. Now, the different standards that we were able to meet just under the 21st century standards included um, to be able to communicate and work productively with others, um, to use technology and resources to create original products. We were definitely having to adjust um, our roles and responsibilities and having to be flexible to change as each page above affects the ones below. So the students had to collaborate and work together. Creativity, initiative, self-direction, lots of different tools. Not only are they using the Google Sites tool, but they have to pull in their other um, Google tools to add charts or videos or um, links, and this site made it really easy to do that for them. Um, because of that, they understood more technology and the software than they had before, and got exposure to a lot of the different tools available through Google. And we also then were needing to talk about the legality of what resources we can present and how we should present them to make sure that the correct people get credit for it. So some examples of the pages that the students end up making, I'll show you through the preview. Now, when you hit preview, you end up with a option down here in the bottom right corner of the screen that lets you see what the site would look like on a phone, on a tablet, or on a computer. So on the computer, this is what it would initially pop up as. And as you can see, it might be good to go and change some of the text coloring. Now, one of the pages that students created was Land of Jefferson County Park. One of our struggles was making sure that they didn't just take any image, but made sure to pull images that were related to the project. Prairies of Jefferson County Park. Here's another example of what one of the students was able to come up with on their own. See, under life, let's take a look at life cycles. I mean, each page is using a very similar format, but is unique to the student. Oh, I love that. Bunny. Food chain. Uh-oh. All right. Yeah, just the amount of creativity that the students can show. Like this student is telling a story through the Google site versus just having a list of facts and then inserting videos. Let me show you what some of those tools available to the students look like. Now, when they created a page, under Pages, they would insert a page. And they would give it a name. And let's see if we can find it here. There it is, right here, test. And it has the theme background that we had come up with along with a title that we can't read. So the students would just simply have to double click and this tool set would pop up. They can insert images, they can add links, they could upload content from anything that they had already worked on, or they can pull from their Google Drive. So if they're on someone else's computer, obviously it allows us to access things from anywhere. So if they had come up with a chart demonstrating the number of species that they saw in a given amount of time, or if they wanted to pull this into social studies and add a timeline on the park's development, or any number of things. All of these tools help them to add to their page within the site, and then cumulatively make this into our group project. I know I'm not covering everything. There's quite a bit here, and there is a little bit of a learning curve. It took a few days to really get the kids comfortable with using the different tools. One thing that made it more made the transition easier was by making sure the students knew that they had experts in their class, that they had student experts, not just the teachers that they could go to. This truly was a collaborative effort, and you know, as the kids play with the different tools and explore, they are vastly outpacing me in the understanding of what is available and what they can do with this site. So I'm excited to use this again in the future, and I hope you have gotten a little idea of what maybe you could use this for if you decide to use it as a tool yourself. Thank you.